Good afternoon and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this evening. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. So, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those great things. Okay. I wanted to do a video about Memphis's police chief, CJ Davis. Okay. Just getting a 14% raise, making her the highest paid employee in the city of Memphis. I believe she's making more than the mayor. Okay. A lot of people says they're wondering how this happened and why it happened. Because New York police chief, a commissioner, has over 30,000 officers to look over. Okay, for the I guess for the state of New York. But CJ Davis is making more than that police commissioner. Okay, because they have different names and things of that nature. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I feel like is happening because this is something that they do all of the time. Okay, um, the mayor is getting has termed out. He'll be gone in October. Okay, his term ends in October. Whenever there is a new mayor, the mayor appoints the police chief for the state of Tennessee, and it's like that mainly everywhere. Not the sheriff, but the police chief. Okay. Um, And we all know that, a lot of the people that's running, they claim that they're not satisfied with CJ Davis's with the job that she has done because number one, she never knew anything about Memphis, right? And so, um, she was brought here. They wanted her here. She was handpicked because she had not even applied for the job. There was so many other people that was well qualified, that knew the city of Memphis, that was already working as police chiefs, that could have been the police director and or other people. Because there was a lady from out of California. She was a female white. She had worked with the FBI. Okay, and she had been a police commissioner, who they kind of blackballed because she saw a lot of corruption going on within the council and all of that, and blew the whistle, and they blackballed her. I think she would have been good, but there were quite a few other people that applied that, CJ Davis didn't apply. Okay, so they closed the job. Okay, the application process, and opened it back up for her specifically. So that's how, as I keep saying, we knew that there was a mess in the game, right? Um, CJ Davis is getting ready to go. And so what happens is they did this when Mike was there. They ended up giving Mike a raise. Okay. Gave him a raise right before he left. And what they was doing was they was giving, or they gave him a raise at some point because I don't think Jim Strickland really wanted Mike. Okay. It is just that the city of Memphis was giving him a hard time, and saying that they wanted Mike, and he knew that there was going to be some repercussions as far as his next election if he did not go ahead and make him full-time police chief, right? Police director. Of course, the name has always been police director. When CJ Davis got there, for some reason, she wanted it to be changed to police chief. Okay. And so they ended up giving Mike a raise, okay? And there had been a lot of rumors about that the mayor had wanted to bring in somebody else. He wanted somebody else, but the pay was too low. And so he raised it up, and in hope, a lot of people felt like he had raised up Mike's pay at that time, who was the police director, right before he retired and Chief Davis came in, so that he can have the money high enough, okay, to bring in the person that he wanted. The person that he wanted, I think they said, was either from out of, I forget exactly where. I don't think it was Dallas. I forgot exactly where. Okay. Um, so it ain't nothing changed. CJ Davis is getting ready to go. Okay. Contrary to what people say, okay, she, on the outside of Memphis. Everybody know that Chief Davis is getting ready to go. When the mayor leaves, she's going to leave, because thus far the people um that people are very dissatisfied with the way crime is in Memphis, and they always had an issue with her, okay, and they want her to leave. You know, she could be a very nice lady, and so they're raising her pay up now. I'm thinking that CJ Davis may have a contract, whereas because when she might have like a 5-year contract, and she has not been in Memphis for 5 years. Okay, she might have a 4-year contract or something like that, 4 or 5. Whereas they can't fire her, they can't unappoint her because she uprooted and moved to Memphis. Well, they can. What the new mayor is going to do is pay her out of her contract, and so what Jim Strickland is more than likely doing, because he knows what the murmurs are of them wanting to get rid of CJ Davis. Either they're because they all in cahoots. Even a lot of those people that are running for office, you can't trust any of them that's running for mayor. I don't believe that they're going to keep her, but I do believe that they're playing some games. They're trying to raise the amount of the money up high enough to already, okay, um, have the money up where it should be to bring in the new person. That's how they do it. Okay, so I mean, it really it means nothing, because like I said, and even still, they can buy her out of her contract. They can buy her out of her contract. Now, Jim Strickland could be playing games to give her they increase her pay. Okay, whereas when a new mayor comes in, he look at it and go, okay, it would be too much at this point to just pay her out of her contract, and we'll let her remain on for the couple years. I mean, those are the types of games that they play. And also, so that they can hop their asses on TV and say, well, it was, she has 2 more years left in her contract, and we could have bought her out, but it just would not have been good for the city, and so we're going to let her remain, and all of that. They play games like that. And then, of course, when she leaves, they already have the pay up to they've already talked to another person. That's how they do it, who they want to come in, and they've already more than likely told them the salary that they would take to come in and finish messing the city of Memphis up. Like, okay, and that's how slick they are. So it means nothing, because either way it goes, CJ Davis is on her last legs. But it don't make no sense, the types of games that they play. It don't make any sense at all. But I want to show y'all this, because they sure play a lot of games. Okay, hold on, let me see what happened. Hold on. I want to show y'all this. Hold on. She was handpicked. I don't know who she knows, but she...
The salary of Memphis Police Chief CJ Davis. It's actually just a little bit more. And that's significant. It's a significant increase from her starting salary when she first began with the department 2 years ago.
Fox 13 government reporter Kayla Solomon is joining us tonight from the Breaking News Center. Kayla, this would make Chief Davis the highest paid city employee.
Darcy, to put that money into perspective for you, Chief Davis is in charge of about 2,000 police officers here in Memphis, but she makes about $40,000 more than the New York City Police Commissioner, who's in charge of 30,000 officers. Now, the question is, how did it get to this point? The answer is it's due to a 14% pay raise that also applies to her.
It's silly. It's silly and disrespectful.
With a federal investigation just getting started, as well as a civil lawsuit looming, Memphis Police Chief CJ Davis is under fire, this time for another pay boost.
14% pay increase for those individuals who are receiving about $50,000 a year. That's something completely different than a 14% increase for someone who's receiving well over 6 figures.
Memphis City Council Vice Chairman J.B. Smiley Jr. says it comes from a 14% pay increase for officers that was passed in the budget. But Smiley admits what he didn't know is that Davis and her command staff would also get that same boost.
It is my belief that every member of the Memphis City Council believed that the pay increases were going to those individuals who were on the street every single day.
In 2021, Davis's salary was just under $235,000, according to city salary records. Now it's up to more than $280,000. For perspective, police recruits had to jump from about $42,000 to $54,000. And she makes about $100,000 more than Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland, whose salary is listed at slightly more than $170,000. When we reached out to the city to ask about Chief Davis's salary, a spokesperson said, quote, Chief Davis receives cost of living salary increases just as any public safety employee has each fiscal year.
14% pay increase for cost of living. I'm just going to call BS. The council may take a wait and see approach, or the council may pass legislation that deals with these type of increases.
Now, coming up at 10, I'll break down what this looks like in other cities across the nation, as well as in this region for their police chiefs.
Lord. Now, it's weird to me to see Councilman J.B. Smiley, who my dad helped to get elected, okay? Because I want to give somebody a chance, okay? Sit up there like a deer in headlights, when in order for her to have gotten that salary, they had to approve it, okay? And they knew damn well who was going to get that salary. These are the types of games that they play. These are the types of games that they play. No city employee can get a raise unless the city council. That man you saw, J.B. Smiley, he's a damn lawyer, so he knew better, and he's been there for a while. And hey, I don't have no issues with JB, okay? Other than they say they're gonna do one thing, and then they get there and they fall right in line with the rest of them, and don't do right, okay? But CJ Davis, I guess Jim Strickland feels like after all of they got her there, knowing she didn't know anything, okay? They've stripped her of her pride, okay? Because I feel like you take a job to come and be a bobblehead, that's just completely stripping you. You giving up. Some people ought to have some pride about what they do, okay? People have blamed her for things that she had nothing to do with, because she don't run the damn police department. She's just there. Okay, Jim Strickland and the white power brokers that wanted her there to be the bobblehead, whereas they know that we wouldn't go in on a black woman. It's bad, okay, for what they wanted to do, and that is to help to get this crime out of control like it is, okay, because that's what they want. Crime pays. I guess they feel like she can get some of the money. We give her a raise. She's took the pressure really well, okay, of us hiding behind her doing and taking the heat, doing what we wanted done, okay? And that's it. I mean, because like I said, that's neither here nor there. Chief Davis gonna be gone. He leaves in October, and her ass probably going right behind him, okay? And like I said, they more than likely are playing games to try to take that salary up, whereas if a new mayor come in saying she got to go, we're going to go and pay her out of this little contract that she's got left, okay? And if the salary is up high enough, they might not want to do that. They might say, we'll just go on and just let her stay on there. Hey, it's something. I don't know if Chief Davis has enough time on to go on and retire, so she can retire at a higher percentage. So they fixing her up to go. That's it, and they fixing her up to go, and to make sure that they can bring in who it is that they are already, because I'm sure the new person that's in the lead is already in cahoots with the power brokers, okay? Because they the ones, them old rich white men run the politicians, okay? In Tennessee, them billionaires that y'all don't see. They already have chosen who they want to proceed her, okay? So don't even get up in the arms about it, child. Always go beneath the surface, because what it looks like ain't even what it is. But hell, I guess she do deserve it. They did all this in the city of Memphis, bring in a black woman so folks can throw tomatoes at her. And she, I guess people do anything for some money. She did it. Okay, she took the job. Okay, knowing what it entailed. Okay, but anyways, you guys, I just wanted to talk about that. Chief CJ Davis, Jim Strickland will be gone in October, and she will more than likely too. If not, it won't be long after him. Okay. But I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. I'll talk with you later.